Hey everybody, Samurai Jedi here. Today we're going to be going back in time to 2003 when a game called Star Wars Jedi Knight, Jedi Academy became, to me, just a great game in the series. It was developed by Raven, published by LucasArts, and really when this game came out, it was just, I think for a lot of fans, this particular one just made it up into the top Star Wars games, along with like KOTOR and of course, things like that. But this was definitely one of those memorable games. And if you are one of those gamers that likes to go back and check things out, definitely hit this up. It's on Steam. We're going to go ahead and dive right in, and I'll show you a little bit about it today. Again, now I haven't played this in a while, so bear with me. We'll go in here, and we're just going to start new on Jedi. Oh, next. Like I said, it's been a while. I'm not going to worry too much about going through all the stuff for you, but you can actually go in here and you can pick different outfits, and of course you got some different species if you want to go through and customize your character. Okay, once you have your character, then you actually get to go in here and pick your lightsaber hilt, which was really cool. This here, your saber type, this is going to be later on in the game when you actually get to do like double, if you want double sabers or if you want the staff saber. But obviously right now in the beginning you get to pick standard saber. That's automatically picked. And of course you get to go through and pick your hilts. I was always a big fan of this Praetor. In fact, I even thought about building this one in real life. I may do that. I still may do that. I've been really considering building this for myself just to kind of bring it from the video game into the real world. I think that might be cool. But you can go through here and there's all kinds of cool ones. And when you find the one you like, and of course you can pick your different colors. Now you notice they really don't have red. There's mods, of course. It's a PC game. There's all kinds of mods. But if you wanted Sith, you could have the mod for that. So we're just going to go with the standard blue, which I think is sort of that first lightsaber. And we'll go ahead and get started. Now, I'm not going to worry too much about showing you a whole lot of the plot. Again, I want to keep some of that for you guys if you ever want to go back and watch it. But we'll check it out. And of course, here's the beginning awesome credits. And we don't want to get copyrighted. I do believe I did turn off the music. I believe I turned down the music. But in any case.
We'll be arriving at the Academy in just a few minutes.
Back then, I mean, the graphics at the time in 2003 for this was pretty good. It was about on course with all the other games, of course. And being on PC, you could adjust the high level of detail
of course, you already
back
have
then.
one. I'm going to get one of those stupid training sabers.
I wouldn't worry about that.
And of course, it's always cool to see your character that you custom created thrown into the cutscene.
Aren't you? I mean, well, why would you be? You already have a lightsaber, so you're probably way ahead of me. I'm Rosh, by the way.
Get to you. Make your way to the temple. The shuttle will meet us there.
Jaden, hey! I'm stuck. Can you help?
Hold on, Rosh. I'm on my way.
All right.
Jaden, see if you can make your way
Used
around
to this. Controls again. Okay. So, of course, you got your standard WASD. Spacebar to jump.
Maybe you can use your lightsaber to cut those trees down and make a bridge.
Look at that lightsaber action. Look at that skill. Oh, look, he just ran. Oh, dude, he would be so cut in half. What are you doing, dude?
Thanks, Jaden. Let's get to the
Oh,
temple.
he's freaking out over this. Look at this thing. Oh, I even have a lightsaber throw. By the way, lightsaber throw was like the right button. Look at that. All right. I guess we're going to explore down here. I said when this game came out, I fell in love with it. I thought it was just the most amazing thing ever.
There must be a way to open this.
No problem. Watch out!
There we go. Yeah, I mean, I know that by today's standards, the graphics are... But, I mean, really, though, for those of you that played a lot of games back then...
Watch out!
Alright. Now, of course, you really start out, you've got sort of real basic powers. Okay. And if that looked weird to you, in all honesty, that's because my W key stuck. I don't know why. That was weird. So, that was weird. I was just running.
Hey, maybe you can use your saber to make another bridge.
Hey, maybe I already thought of that.
Great, let's go.
What a horrible throw. Look at that. I should have got him. What the heck? Alright. Making our way to the Jedi Temple. And of course, you know, in the cutscene, which I didn't show you guys, you know, we had to make an emergency landing, so. Alright guys, there it is. The Jedi Temple. This is, of course, back in 2003, before Disney's version of the Jedi Temple, so...
Maybe you should, check it out. You're the one with the lightsaber, after all.
Alright, should we just jump right in here? Oh, bam! Oh, what is this? What is this? Now, one of the things... Nice. Was the lightsaber combat was so cool back then, you know, for this game. So here's where we learn a bit of the plot, which I thought was pretty cool at the time. I mean, you can see here they're using a staff. It's a Staff of Ragnos, which is one of the Sith Lords, and they're draining some of the like dark force aura from some of these different locations. So it's pretty cool. The whole plot, I think, is pretty decent. So you'll just have to check it out. So I won't go too much more into detail.
Huh? What? Who are you?
Kyle Katarn, at your service. Welcome to
Kyle
a day in the
Katarn.
life of the Jedi.
Some of you might recognize him from
What happened?
other series
We were kind of
before
hoping
this,
you'd be
Dark
jealous.
Forces. Pretty cool character, fan favorite.
I saw a huge flash of light and ran over to find you, just lying unconscious.
Do you recall anything?
And Luke Skywalker.
I saw 3 people. One was holding some sort of scepter and it was glowing. That's all I can remember.
A scepter? That sounds bad.
Are you able to stand?
Yeah, I'm okay.
I sense a disturbance in the Force.
You always sense a disturbance in the Force. But yeah, I sense it too. It could just be residual dark side aura from this temple.
Perhaps. Kyle, why don't you...
Stay here and investigate? I'd love to. Why don't you take the kids back home now?
Be careful, Kyle. Everyone, follow me to the shuttle.
I think that
And
was
I would
Luke
imagine,
Skywalker.
I
can't
would
believe
imagine that, even like in The Force Awakens before that, the Jedi Temple that we see in Disney's version, in the modern
Did you
times,
recover Skywalker's records?
I would kind of imagine
Yes.
that
With all
the
Jedi in the
people
jungle,
weren't just
it was
young
almost too
kids. I
easy.
mean, they probably was
Excellent.
a variety of maybe young adults or even older adults were the students, because I'm sure Luke kind of had to accept whatever Force sensitive people he
I'd like
could.
to welcome all our new students to the Jedi Academy.
All right, let's skip through some of this.
Here we will train you in the ways of the Force.
This is one of the many training grounds here at the Academy. I'm going to put you two in separate courses. When you're ready, Jaden, go through that door. Rosh, follow me.
So, of course, we get to start out doing some training at the temple, the training grounds. Pretty cool.
This course will familiarize you with your core Force abilities. These are powers that every Force user has. As you progress in your training, you will learn new abilities. Both the light and dark sides will be open to you. Remember, abilities are not inherently good or evil. It's how you use them. Every Jedi is naturally stronger in different areas of the Force, and it will be up to you to decide what to focus on. All right, let's get started. In the next area, you'll find some training remotes. These will help you learn how to handle a lightsaber. Ready?
Ready?
Ready.
Here come the remotes.
Done!
Nice work, Rosh.
Of course, he's done.
You did well too, Jaden. Your lightsaber is an invaluable tool. Even when inactive, it can diffuse a potentially volatile situation. Trust me on that. As you train, you'll learn additional fighting styles. Changing styles during combat can surprise your opponent, allowing you to gain the upper hand. From here on out, we'll talk via comlink in each area. Let's move on.
Okay, Jaden. You need to use the Force to jump across the ravine. It shouldn't be a problem. If you fall, jump back up to the bridge and try again. You'll have to use push to get out of here and into the next area.
Okay, this is where I'm actually going to take a small pause and map my keys. Okay, and I'm back. Now that I've mapped my controls. There we go. It's been a while, so I was trying to remember how I wanted to set up my
This
controls.
should keep you busy till I finish the course.
Woo! Yeah, that's pretty fun. I mean, the lightsaber combat is just a lot of spam clicking, but there are some movements that you can learn with, like, hitting down or left or right at the same
What took
time.
you so long, Jaden?
Nothing.
You're sure?
It was nothing.
To get to the next area, you must pull the lever somewhere in the
Ooh,
room.
little attitude,
But you
little
can't reach
darkness.
the lever with your hands. Remember to examine your
Again,
environment
what's
carefully.
what's really cool is
You're
that
out on a
because
mission.
this is
If you
the
find a locked door, look for the guy in charge. He usually has a key.
what's really cool though is because this is the Jedi Temple, you know, it's kind of like the tutorial also. So it's a good, clever way to start out with having a tutorial.
Solutions to problems aren't always obvious. Use your Force sense to see if you can find a way out of the room.
There we go. It's so weird. I haven't played much like PC games in a while, so it's just really weird to do these style of controls for me.
You can use the Force to speed up both physically and mentally, allowing you more time to make decisions.
And oh crap. Yeah, this is, you have to do this whole speed and roll thing. It's There we go.
So, did I win?
It wasn't a competition.
I'm sorry,
I'm not the one you should be apologizing to.
It's no big deal. You said yourself this wasn't a competition.
Hey, it was just a joke. I didn't think it would...
If that droid was set to Luke's training regimen, it would have killed Jaden. What were you thinking?
Jaden, I'm so sorry. I can't believe I mean, I wasn't trying to...
Save it, Rosh.
Jaden, you have a right to be angry. But believe me when I say you don't want to feed that emotion.
I understand, Master Katarn. Apology accepted, Rosh.
Good, that's settled.
A little bit of darkness in Jaden.
Yes, Kyle.
Sure thing, Kyle.
Okay. You're both ready to start putting what you've learned to use. Let's see how you do in the real world.
Kyle, I did some research on that strange mark from the clothing we found.
Now,
at the
I'm
temple.
actually not
It is
sure.
the
I
symbol
may
of
have to look it
Marco
up, but
Magnus, a Sith Lord that died almost
I'm not sure if
5,000
Mark
years
Hamill
ago.
did this. He may have voiced it.
5,000 years? Are you serious? Oh, wait. Of course you're serious.
While you're out training your students, be on the lookout for information regarding a group affiliated with Ragnos.
Sure thing, Luke.
We receive countless requests for assistance from all over the galaxy. Since we believe in learning by doing at the Academy, students of all levels help with these requests. Since you're an initiate, however, Kyle will travel with you on most of your missions in order to instruct you and ensure your safety.
What is with the angry face there? It's like he's all talking pleasant, and he's like, okay. So you can see here, that was the sort of introductory mission of this. Then you actually get to choose out of these 5 missions kind of which order you want to do them. And of course, each mission that you go to unlocks a little bit more of the mystery of the overall plot. So again, we're going to end this today. If you guys want to see more of this series, click like, share it, and of course, if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Let me know down below in the comments if you want to see more of this series, and maybe we'll do some more missions. I want to thank you guys again for joining me today on a step back in time, and just remember, if I can do it, you can do it. I believe in you guys. We'll see you on the next journey.